What is up, guys? We are back with another video today. So it's actually my first video, but today we're going to be playing City Skylines. And so today I'm going to build a city. So I'm just like, this one, it's not going to be vanilla because I do have infinite money turned on. That is, yeah. So I will put the map. I'll definitely put the map down in the comments. Okay, so now I usually like to use like the regular small, almost median roads for my, so usually I don't, yeah, for my connecting my freeways, but usually I don't have, yeah, so you'll see there I've got infinite money. Usually I don't have, I don't usually connect the freeways to my main freeways yet. I don't like build freeway just from the start. So now I'll probably build like some small road there, yeah, and then I'll obviously build like, yeah, I'll build like downtown there, yeah. Okay, so now, yeah, usually I just like to carry on going forward, so usually I'll probably just go forward, carry on going forward, and then I do like to switch to the bigger, just get rid of that, I do like to switch to the bigger, I usually like to do the medium roads with the trees and the sidewalks. That's what I usually do. Just gotta, yeah, these. Usually I do these. And they have quite good speed with getting to your destination, and also like decreases traffic. So here I'm gonna build, like a low residential area, and I'll definitely build like almost not a high street. I wouldn't say high street, but I'll build a main road. But that'll definitely be by the river. Right now, I just gotta build. I usually have to go with a grid layout for this. And yeah, so I just gotta. Well, I like to make it so it's quite tight, so there's no like gaps in between. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna count with that grid layout, and yeah, I'll build downtown there, and yeah, and I'm still gonna build an industrial area later on. That is, and I'll definitely have to make. I'll have to get new tiles. No, I'm not gonna do districts yet because I gotta like place roads and stuff like that. I've gotta finish placing all the roads, and now all I've got to do, yeah, so that's all gonna be this is all gonna be low residential, and then I'll probably just, yeah, so this all be like low residential. That'll be like downtown area. This will be like downtown area. Then yeah, so now I'm probably, yeah, I like to, and also like the roads that I've picked are very like pretty scenic, I'd say. They look pretty nice. Yeah. And now I'm currently just carrying with that grid layout. And it's also good if you want high density housing, because like there's not much space that you're wasting. So you're not like holding back. Yeah, and now I'm just, yeah, so this will be where the not really the high street, but the high street of the low residential area. And I'll make it, yeah, so I could make it curve and make like a bridge like that, but that would just be a bit weird. So yeah, that'll definitely be the high street, and I'll probably end up building the industry area with a new tile, that is. Yeah, so I'll probably build a new tile with that. Yeah, and now so now I'm just gonna, I like that, what's it called again? It's called the marquee tool, that one. And it just makes like it much easier than manually placing it or doing the circle, like the color and type thing. I'm gonna have a little bit of low residential on the edges of the high street, and then I'll just make the rest low density commercial zoning. And I just use the same tool, and I'll probably make that end probably just a little more low density housing. And then what I'll do is, and then obviously I'll like build their resource. I'll build their electricity, their water, and their needs. But yeah, usually I do like to use a solar power plant to power my cities. Sometimes I use power lines with nuclear power plants. That's only with my big cities because obviously I need a lot more electricity coming through. But yeah, and now I do have some of those other mods, like you can see the infinite power and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna carry on with the road going all the way to the end of the first plot. I'm not gonna build all the way there. I'll probably just like, no, I don't think I'll build all the way there. I'll probably just start building on that edge there. Build like the same grid layout as the other one. And now, yeah, so I just gotta, all I do is like just carry on with the same grid layout. Grid layout's really good layout, I'd say. I'd say it's probably the best. If you're trying to like maximize profits, even though I do have infinite money on, you could still try and maximize profits. That's for people that are trying to not do the infinite money one. And I'm probably just gonna build this road behind like the high street almost. There. Oh, and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and comment your favorite, I don't know, comment your favorite color actually. Yeah, comment your favorite color. Definitely comment your favorite color. So yeah, I've actually got to see where I can place an airport because I've just remembered that I'm going to make this city about tourism almost. Yeah, so I've just got to see where I can place it. But I don't think it'll work behind the high street because it's just like a bit random to put in like low density. I could put it there. But it's a bit too close to downtown. I'll probably build it in another tile. And I'm using the standard airport that comes without mods. And I will definitely build cargo terminals and cruise ships. That's another thing that I do build quite a few of. Now so I like to start off with 3 or 4, probably 4. Water pumps and one of the. I don't like using water drain pipes because like they make the water. It's just like not that nice when you look at the water. I use those water treatment plants. I usually have one of them and I usually have 4 pumps, and that will give me like a lot of. Like I can almost. Yeah, so I've got like a lot of like room to not have to like build more, and I can also expand my city a lot before I actually have to like build more of those and stuff like that. So you can actually, so usually what I do is you can follow the roads, like go directly underneath roads when you're building their water pipes. Usually I don't, usually I just go in like random directions because usually I just like to cover the whole entire area so everywhere has water. You can do the same thing with in the roads, but I just prefer doing it the other way. I've seen a lot of people do that though. Like that, like almost like just like random wonky areas. Yeah, and now if we're connected up, yeah, I'll just like, yeah. And also make sure to, comment your favorite mod for City Skylines, that is. Yeah, so infinite you can actually, like, usually, yeah, so usually I like incineration plants because they have a lot more coverage, but I'll probably build a dump, I think, on this one, or I could, yeah, I'll probably build a dump on this one. I'm not going to put it there because that is too close to, like, the water, so I'll probably build it here. Yeah, there, that's good. And then I've got to build like hospitals. Usually, yeah. So I always like the whole city to be covered, to have full coverage with the hospitals, and then with like childcare and the old age centers. I don't usually have everywhere. I don't usually make like every road be covered in green for that one, but I do have quite a bit. And also the child care center, or like the adoption center, I don't know what it's called, but that also increases the overall happiness of your city. And then I usually build crematoriums because they have a lot more coverage. As you can see, I've got a few, but those are mods. We're not going to be using those today. Those are just like mods that I have, like New York Hospital. I try to actually build New York. I'll post that video soon. There's actually kind of a leak of the video. And now I'm just, yeah, so I just place these police officers. I could set districts, no, but I've got to put the whole, I want to make the whole road layout first. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna, now I'm just building fire departments. Yeah, and I'll just probably, I could extend the, I want to extend the road yet, because I'll definitely do a part 2 of this video. Yeah, and when I do the part 2, I'll like build, I'll do the part 2 for more residential, just a little more, and then I'll do a part 2 of the, so my part 2 will probably include like the rest of the low residential. Oh yes, and with this, I usually put like these like water ones, and I saw a video today actually saying that if you put it close to the shore, the more watts it does for wind turbines. But actually, the higher up you go, because it puts like 4 watts down at the coast and puts 7 watts up on that hill there. So look, it's like 3, 4 watts, 5 watts. Yeah, so that's pretty much cap busted. But yeah, that must be a hill. And so like currently. So currently, and that usually supplies enough power for the whole entire area, unless you're spreading them out more. Like I've seen some people spread them out further than like they need to, which I've seen that before. But now we've got so the one time I did build a city on coal power plants, but I ran out of fuel quite quickly. Usually I just like to build a solar power plants because they produce a lot of electricity, and if you put them in residential areas, the houses will spread the electricity throughout the whole entire neighborhood, which is really nice. That's probably put one there and one, here. Yeah. And then now I'll, for like a tweet, whatever it is. So usually I don't have my whole entire city covered with the primary schools, because like they have such little coverage, like it's almost annoying amount of little coverage they have. But usually I have I'd say I have I'd say 75% covered in elementary, and I'd say 50% covered in, no, I'd say almost 100% covered with high school. And with university, I like to have the whole area covered. And I usually like to build like 1 or 2 libraries. Yeah, I usually build 1 or 2 libraries. You can also place, the only problem with that road layout is with the lines, and they're not connected in any other place but one, which is quite far. You've got to like build a university on each road, because they're not like that, the road layout's not very good. That's one thing I'm not good at. But yeah, usually I've got a lot of public transport. I could build a bus depot. I don't know how to put that. I should probably put it on the like close to High Street, maybe on the High Street. I'll put it on the High Street. Just because, like, when people are going to work, they're going to want to catch the bus home, or if they have a car. Since I've got quite large roads for such a small town that is currently. Soon it will be huge. Huge. But, so now, I probably will build some parks. I once built Central Park. I'll link that video down in the description. But yeah. And also comment what game you want me to play next. So you got like 3 comments. You gotta make 3 comments. What's your favorite mods? What's your favorite color? And what game you want me to play next? If you're wanting to know, my favorite color is green. I'm probably gonna cut that off, but anyways. So you can build a fishing island if you wanted to. These are just usually like extras, like build it. No, but now I gotta connect to the road and stuff like that. No. Okay, that's not gonna work. So I'll probably just like destroy that. Scratch that idea. How, what? Oh, God, I was just wondering, like, how would you get to that? Like, I could by boat, actually, because, yeah, it's fishing island. So now, yeah. So, oh no, yeah, so usually when I unpause, I usually have to put it on quite a fast speed. Usually I put it on 3. I know you're going to see everyone's going to be wanting water and all that stuff. I just realized I haven't done zoning yet. Yeah, I'll do zoning after this. But you're going to want to make sure that, what's it, why it's not letting me click on it? That your water treatment plants are always operational, because sometimes they're not actually operational. Oh no, I've done zoning. Okay, nice. Oh my god, I've just realized I've done zoning. Okay, nice. And oh, I just realized they haven't. Yeah, that's why they want water. Okay, I see. They want water. Nice. Okay, so now I've got water coverage on my whole city. So now I'm can't do zoning yet. Yeah, I should probably do some more. Yeah, I'll definitely. I don't think I'll build another low density commercial, but I'll definitely build some more. Yeah, so like just drag it across. I'll definitely build some more low density housing. Yeah, I haven't built high density housing yet because I don't think my city's infrastructure is ready for that yet. With like in terms of electricity, roads, public transport. Could make public transport free actually. I don't think that would work so well. Yeah, I do have a little bit of demand for low density. What's it, commercial? But honestly, like I would like my least like I think my least favorite zone is definitely high density commercial zone. Like it's they I don't know if it's like just me, but they always want educated workers, and I could build a city with like 11,000 people and have like maybe like 10 stores, 10 high density stores, buildings that is, and they would just always want more workers. And I have like 10,000 people. That's probably because my education is never that good. Oh, the crematorium's got like smoke on it. Oh, that might make them a bit unhappy. They're currently happy. Oh, and yeah, they're currently happy. Oh. Usually, I like to like make sure like almost like a checklist and make sure that I've got all the buildings. So yeah, here I've got a few mods here. I've got a few add-ons here and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's just when I'm like building cities and stuff like that. I do. So what I'll show you guys is these mansions. Like they're really cool. And like I could build them here, but that's obviously a mod. I should, yeah. But these what I'll show you when I'm just done placing them. So I downloaded a bunch of mods. I'll put them down in the description. I'll just put all these. When I built like, I'd say it's good for building. It's better for building like almost an estate. Like if you want to build like a really rich neighborhood, or like if you want to build like a Beverly Hills in the United States, something like that. If you want to like replicate that, you could try build like these mansions, and like some of them have really big backyards, like that one and this one. We're gonna have to place that there. Yeah. Oh my god, they're digging into the ground almost. Yeah, but they're really big. Some of them do look nice. Some of them not so much. Like these houses are really big. Like that one doesn't look very nice, but these ones look like really nice homes, and this one also huge too, really big. But and yeah, so you just gotta get this guy water quickly. People can live there, and what they do is what I really like about them is they really increase the happiness of your what's it, city, because like the two big ones with the big gardens, they've got quite a far coverage of like happiness. Some of them, if you're some of the other houses, like if you're like close to them, they'll make it so like it's not like that. They'll make it so it's almost like you won't get as happy. Only about 476 people with 68 happiness, which is pretty good, but it is going down. Yeah, so this is the city. We're actually like it's a pretty good city, honestly. Pretty big. Not at, yeah, okay, no, it's not pretty big. It's not as big as we want. Yeah, so I'll definitely do a part 2 on this video. But yeah, I'll do a part 2 where I build downtown and a little more low residential. Subscribe if you want to see part 2. Subscribe and comment and like the video. And turn on notifications. There's a lot of stuff you gotta do when you click off this video. But yeah. And yeah, that's about it. I just got a tweet, whatever that is. Okay. Bye guys, and bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can know when I upload daily.